up, guys? Welcome to Attaboys Archery. This year we're launching the 2020 full line of PSE bows. I've got pro shooter and salesman with us, Dan Iaza. He is going to show off all the new bows, man. We've got a full line this year from PSE. They've done tons of engineering. Dan and I have talked about some of the few things that I think the consumer wanted to see. And probably one of the cooler things I think about PSE is they listen. So I like that. The engineers are out there hearing what we're saying on the street, and they designed to us, so that's cool. So Dan, if you want to take it away, we've got a lot of bows here, so let's get right down the list. We'll just launch them.
So yeah, like we said, our engineers listen to us when we're telling them, hey, these are what the guys in the shops are seeing, this is what people are wanting. So that was kind of our focus this year, was to make our bows dead in the hand, give someone a grip, give them a little bit more brace height, make the experience a little bit more shooter friendly for the people whenever they're wanting to shoot them. So
we talk about it a lot, the 3-foot test.
Yep. So
it's here.
We've made a bow this year that I think is going to rival anything that's out there. I know I saw your face the first time you shot that 33. You're like, all right, this is the winner.
Shooting at me, Logan, Matt, everybody. I think the consumer is going to be extremely happy with shooting these bows. So let's get into them. Let's get right to them.
So we'll start out with, this is the Evo NXT 31. So across the whole Evo NXT line, what we've done is we've actually taken the limb pocket, flattened it out a little bit, given the bow a little bit more parallel limb that's in the past. And what that's going to do is reduce the vibration that you feel in the hand whenever you shoot it. So these things are absolutely dead in the hand. I know it's an overused term, but it's the first thing I noticed when I shot these bows. Just it's like you shoot and there's nothing there.
Yep.
So the 31 this year, we've gone from a 6-inch brace height to a 6.5-inch brace height, 30.5 inches axle, even though this is a 31. Call it 31. I'm not going to call it 30 and a half. But
right.
So 30.5-inch axle, 6.5-inch brace height. At 90%, we're at 329, and these aren't inflated numbers. That's one of the other big things the engineers talked about this year is we're not inflating anything. We're not giving you a little extra draw length. We're not going to float the numbers a little bit.
Right.
What these tags say is what they're actually going to shoot. So. Yeah, so this one, if you want short, a little bit bigger brace height, this is going to be the bow you're going to want.
Super forgiving for a hunter. It's not super bulky like a longer bow could get into. Shorter guys are going to like this bow.
Yep.
Very, very dead. I shot this bow 2 or 3 times last week when you first got them. They are sick.
Yeah, and so across the line too, and all the bows this year, we're going to have a grip on them. So that was one other thing we've been asked is, we want a grip.
I really liked it too.
The guys that love the PSE grips, I'm one of them. I'm going to shoot it on the Bear Riser.
Sure.
You take this grip off, you're going to have the same angle of grip and same profile of grip that we've all come to know and love in the PSE bows.
Yep.
But now we actually have options. The bow's going to come with a grip on it, so you can shoot it with it or you can take it off. It's kind of your choice.
Completely removable.
So
very easy.
That's the 31. The 33, which I think this one's going to be the cat's meow this year. I think this has been the one that's been the best received, the one that I've gotten the most when people have shot it, been like, holy cow.
Yeah.
So we're 33-inch axle, 7-inch brace height, goes out to 32 inches down to 26.5.
That's a big thing too, and you go out to 32 inches, that's for you big guys.
Color fusion, we're doing that on all the bows. You're going to still have options for like tan, black, charcoal, but we're still doing color fusion on all the high-end bows. Got the grip. All the Evos are going to have the integrated quick disconnect sling mount, so you can do that. So you can actually have a sling on it and still be able to shoot with that on it. Yeah, this is going to be the bow I think this year that's going to be
IBO 322 on that.
322. Like I said, these are real numbers. We're not inflating anything.
Yep.
It's in the
put an arrow on there at 70 pounds, 30-inch draw. That's what it's.
I'm saying you guys have shot through the chronograph.
Of course,
they're still getting good numbers. And one other thing I forgot on the 31, we are also doing dual stabilizer bushings. So if you want to lower your center of gravity just to change the way the bow feels, you do have 2 spots here now that you can actually mount the stabilizer.
That's great. That's cool.
So
options, flexibility, that's what you want.
Yep.
Right? Next.
This is the Evo NXT 35 long draw. So this has the big evolve cam on it. 35 inches axle, 7 1/8-inch brace height. This bow can also come with the SE cam. Be 35, 6 7/8-inch brace height. You're going to be right around 332 on that one. This one's 324.
So it's actually the fastest.
Yeah, it is. I don't know what it is. It's a little bit faster than 33 is even.
Yep.
So We actually, the way the limbs have worked this year with them coming down a little bit more has made the draw even smoother too. I know you've noticed it when you draw back. It's the valve cam's always been smooth, but with the angles on the limbs this year, it's made it even smoother. So we've actually been playing around with the valve cam. Has 3 different mods. It comes with a high let off, you got a low let off, and the speed mods. We've been playing with the different mods, and I know Logan has said he wants one with the speed mods.
Right.
He's like, it's so smooth, and you're still getting.
It's still too easy of a draw.
Yeah.
It still is.
So with that mod on it, you're going to be at 336.
Yep.
With a 7 1/8 inch brace height.
Yep.
I mean, come on.
That's perfect.
So
right.
this bow draws super
It's a
smooth.
shooter.
And this is going to be your best, probably all around, do everything. If you want one bow to shoot spots, shoot 3D,
Yep.
hunt with it. This will be the best all around bow, I think, for the year. The long draw version is going to go out to 32. The SE cam version is going to go out to 31. So you're still getting long draw lengths
Yep.
on it.
Yep.
Just a really, really long, stable platform.
Perfect.
So this was the bow that kind of wowed me the most when we were out at the factory. So we've been doing carbon for a while. We've always had the monocoque design where it's one solid piece of carbon kind of laid out. This year we brought all the carbon in-house, so we're actually in charge of all the research and development and design of these bows. So we've been able to take this and we can prototype and do stuff a lot faster than we used to do it. So now, bringing this in, we've actually figured out a way to get that grip down to a normal size grip.
Yep.
Instead of having a little wider grip. The thickness of it is the same,
Yep.
but it overall the grip feels better. That was one of the things that we'd heard from people.
Yep.
The grip's too big.
Yep.
So you can tell them about physics on how this is actually the same
Same,
width,
yep.
but when you grab it, they're like, ah, it just feels bulky.
Feels better, right?
So we fixed that issue. Went to the more laid back limbs like all the EXTs. The first time I shot this bow compared to my other carbon,
I was gonna say that was the biggest difference. Any carbon bow I've shot, you get that like feel. You can just feel it shaking in your hand.
This one is
not
absolutely
Yeah,
dead.
it's awesome.
So
This feels like an aluminum bow. It really does when you shoot it. Like the way your NXTs and your EVA, your carbon bow last year. You know, you sit there and you go. You can feel the difference immediately in hand shock and vibration by laying those limb pockets back.
yeah.
And that's the nicest bow I've shot at that high end price point. That is the nicest bow I've ever shot at that price.
So we're still at 3.5 pounds, and like I said, the work that our engineers done at the factory to take that what we had and build it into this and give it the feel that it has now.
Yeah.
I was blown away by it, and seeing the amount of work they put in our carbon factory out in Tucson.
Super durable.
It's
Right?
yeah.
I mean, that's what these bows are known for in reality. Everyone talks weight, but durability, drop it, repeatability. That's awesome.
Carbon is, this riser is actually the stiffest riser we have
Yep.
in our entire line.
Yep. That's awesome.
So
I'm excited to stack them up against any other company.
Company this year, I really am. I think they've come out with some awesome designs. You know, Logan and I are pretty pumped up about First Light being on some of these bows.
Some fusion. I'm pumped. I know that. But quite honestly, yeah, we've all shot these bows. I think you guys will be super pumped. The new 2020 lineup here for PSE is you've got to come shoot it, and we're gonna have them stocked and ready to go. These are shooters bows, man. They listened to us. They heard what we were saying, and they've made their adjustments. I think they've got some home runs in the lineup.
we can sit here and talk about how good they are all day, but you guys just need to actually
You've got
come
to
in
come
and
shoot them. Yep.
Because you can tell a big difference in what our engineers have done this year.
I agree. That's where it's at. Attaboys Archery here in Marysville, Ohio. Guys, come check out the 2020 PSE lineup, and we'll see you guys when you get here. All right? Take care.